Starting with number 10, it's Accenture, the consulting and outsourcing company, forecasting first quarter revenue that fell short of analyst estimates. The company also forecasting fiscal year 2015 earnings below consensus. Accenture blamed stiff competition for new contracts from rivals, including IBM.
Number 9, Accorda. This is a biotech company gaining the most in more than 3 years today after agreeing to buy privately held Sept Therapeutics for $525 million in cash. The deal gives Accorda the rights to an experimental Parkinson's disease drug in the late stages of development.
Number 8 is Pfizer. Looks like the drug maker isn't fazed by the government's inversion deal crackdown. It's still interested in an acquisition that could allow it to move overseas and reduce taxes. Pfizer's been pursuing Activist, which is based in Ireland. Ireland, of course, has a 12% tax rate.
You know what's interesting about this story, though? Activist is actually run out of Parsippany, New Jersey. They did an inversion, bought Warner Chilcott, and so it's an inversion once removed.
Convoluted.
Yeah.
But you understand these companies really feel the need, the pressure to get the most in the way of profits. And when someone's offering a far better tax rate, and they'll tell you that this deal is strategic and that's why they're still doing it, but there is a tax incentive.
Well, they're going to go ahead. Number 7, Starbucks. World's largest coffee chain buying the remaining 61% of its Japanese affiliate for about $913.5 million. The unit's been operated as a joint venture since 1995. Starbucks currently has about 1,050 stores in Japan. Actually, I think they're up today because they also announced they're going to have a beer-flavored coffee in test. If you're in Ohio and Florida, you can try that out.
I won't be. Ohio and Florida? Okay, yeah. I'll see if I can avoid those. Number 6 is Morgan Stanley. Its shares were downgraded to neutral from overweight by analysts at JP Morgan, who said the firm will probably not reach its return on equity target.
Number 5, Yahoo. The internet company rising today after unconfirmed tweets speculate Bill Ackman may become an activist investor. No word yet on whether that speculation is true.
That would be interesting. Very interesting.
Number 4, KB Home. Shares of the U.S. home builder falling. Weird after today's big rise in home sales, right? After it reported third quarter revenue that missed estimates, net orders in the quarter rose 5%. That also fell short. Of course, that's old news now, maybe.
Yeah, well, okay, a little good news here for Bed Bath & Beyond. Rising the most in almost a year after its quarterly results and annual forecast topped analyst estimates. A little good news here on the retail front. Same-store sales grew faster than expected, and stock repurchases of $1 billion last quarter. That always helps. Helped improve earnings per share.
Number 2 is Walmart. The retail giant just reaching a deal with prepaid card firm Green Dot to offer checking accounts to customers. Walmart says the service will be available nationwide by the end of next month. They've been trying to get into banking for a long time.
It'll be interesting to see. All right, we're now going to our number 1 stock of the day, and it's BlackBerry, the company unveiling its square-screened passport phone targeted at business users. It is BlackBerry's first major new device since CEO John Chen took over in November, and, he couldn't actually resist a jab at Apple, challenging users to bend the passport phone if you can. Don't forget, Apple's had that real problem, of course, with the new iPhone just bending. I guess if you sit in some really tight pants and you sit on it, it might have an effect on the aluminum.